Welcome to GRE Mnemonics video number 92. A quick review of video number 91. An inversion of policy and inverted fighters led to the retreat from the war zone. The war machine included a tunnel boring machine with which a bore is drilled. As a result, a burrow formed at the market in New York City. At the market entrance entered the truck with fresh vegetables. This was the entrance of gene-edited vegetables. The people who consumed the new produce were soon bored and became bad-mannered, seen in their ill treatment towards boars. Let's learn and understand today's set of GRE words. Intestate, not having made a valid will. Clue, interstate. Visualize, an interstate rivalry caused loss of lives that left many without a will. When someone with a lot of money or property dies intestate, it can complicate things for the relatives they leave behind. It's not clear who gets what. In legal terms, if someone dies without having made a will, they are intestate. Like many legal words, it might seem more straightforward to simply say without a will, but lawyers like to use Latin wherever possible. Intestate comes from the Latin intestatus, without a will, from the root testari, as in bear witness, which it shares with testament. Conversant, familiar as by study or experience, able to converse knowledgeably. Clue, knowledge of Canva and paint. Visualize, some wills were drafted digitally by lawyers familiar with computers. If you know a lot about computer programming, then you could describe yourself as conversant with the latest updates in coding languages. Someone who is conversant with computers would be able to understand coding. Intrepid, fearless, indicating or springing from courage. Clue, fearless torpedo. Visualize, the rivalry reached a high point and a torpedo is launched in front of a fearless warrior. Having cycled into work, the intrepid reporter decided he needed a shower. Intrepid is a fancy word for describing a person or action that is bold and brave. Some synonyms are fearless, courageous, dauntless, or valiant, but the word intrepid suggests a lack of fear in dealing with something new or unknown. This adjective comes from Latin intrepidus, formed from the prefix in not plus trepidus, as in alarmed. Convertible, capable of being converted, susceptible of change, transmutable or transformable. Clue, to invent furniture or vehicle. Visualize, the warrior stops the torpedo with his convertible sofa table. A convertible jacket is a jacket that can be changed by removing the sleeves or an inner lining depending on the weather. Convertible is an adjective that means capable of changing from one form to another. Emphasis, special attention or effort directed towards something. Stress, clue, stress on marker pen. Visualize, he stressed the point that pen is always mightier than the sword. When you stress a point, you emphasize something. It is the main thing, the emphasis. If you say emphasis a little louder or with extra oomph in your pronunciation, you are putting emphasis on the word. Let's summarize using this short story. An interstate rivalry cost a lot of lives that left many without a will. Some wills are drafted digitally by lawyers familiar with computers. The rivalry reached a high point and a torpedo is launched in front of a fearless warrior. The warrior stops the torpedo with his convertible sofa table. He stressed the point that pen is always mightier than this word. Time for a quiz. Do you remember the word for not having made a valid will? Do you remember the meaning of the word conversant? Do you remember the word as well as the meaning associated with this mnemonic? We hope you got all three of them right. In case you haven't, please feel free to watch the video again. Let us know about your experience here till we meet next with the next set of GRE words. Thank you.